Hello learners, don't forget to press the subscribe button and bell icon. Consider it a small thank you fees without tax and GST. Okay, so a quick message before we start this lecture. I'll give you 3 assignments at the end of this lecture. Don't panic, they are not like exams, but it's definitely a great habit to face questions while learning. Think of it as a mini workout for your brain. This will make you more confident and practically sharp for the interviews. And yes, there will be less moments into your interviews. If you're not able to solve them, don't worry, solutions will be at the beginning of the next video. Keep yourself hydrated and happy learning. Welcome to the first lecture of third section. In this lecture, we will learn about terminal basics. And we will explore this with a very beautiful example. Like you can imagine Linux as a huge city and every folder is a street, and you can imagine every file as a building. Now you're holding a GPS in your hand, and guess what? That's your terminal. Commands like cd, ls and pwd will help you to explore the city step by step. Let me quickly give you a brief introduction about these commands. Now these are basically called as your navigation commands, in which we have pwd, that is print working directory. So it will actually tell you your current position where you are actually right now. If you're a little bit confused, you can always go ahead and use the second command that says ls to list what is around you. If you want to change the directory, that means if you want to go from one folder to another, you can use this command that says cd if you want to go somewhere else. Or if you want to make a new folder, or you can say new directory, you can use this command that says mkdir, that is about making a new directory. Now we'll be using all these commands, and I'll give you a practical approach with a quick session that will also clear up your more fundamentals about Linux. So let's go ahead and jump onto the practical side of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and move towards the practical session. So let me just go ahead and open my terminal right here. Alright, so first of all, in order to start the tour, you will understand your location. In the language of Linux, it will be pwd. Now you can notice that it is /home/ and this is the user that we created while installing Ubuntu in VirtualBox, right? So we created this new user, Zod. So right now we are in our home base, your personal street in the Linux city, which means we are not root. Then what is root? Simply / is root. So let me just go ahead and try to change the directory to root. So I'm going to change the directory with cd space / I'll hit enter. And now let me just go ahead and do a quick ls to list what is around me. So you can see that this is the root directory. Now there is one thing that you need to observe, that this is the user's directory with this tilde sign, and with the / sign, you are inside the root directory. Now if you are in root directory, that does not mean that you are logged in as a root user inside the terminal. Let me go ahead and show you in real that how does it looks like. So for example, if I go into these files and simply I wanted to go into the root folder, right? So right now I'm into the home folder. So what I'm going to do is that I'm simply going to go here. You can see it is / home / Zod, but I want to go into the root directory. Root is like the parent directories of all the directory. So if I'm going to hit enter here, then you can see that this is how actually the root looks like. Now this / is the heart of the city. Everything starts from here, home, and inside you have this user that is Zod, which is like your house. You also have different folders like etc, which is like the control room. Here you can have your config files. You have var, inside you have logs, where you can actually see the logs of your system, that when was it started, when was these things happening. For example, you can just go ahead and open the syslog. It says I was logged in at this time and these were the errors and these things were happening. So this is a quick tour of your root directory. You have a lot of folders over there. I'll give you the information about all these folders in upcoming lectures. But right now you need to understand that this / is the root directory, and where you came here by default is from your user directory. You can also recognize this with this sign. This is the best difference that you can make. But anyways, if you are lost anywhere around, ls is something that I told you in the PPT as well, that you can always look around that what is there, and that will make you to recognize where you are exactly in the terminal right now. Now let's go ahead and try to play with it a little bit. For example, I want to change the directory. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go with cd and I'm simply going to write home. So right now I'm here. I want to go inside this directory. So I'm simply going to write cd space home /. I'm going to hit enter. So here we go. I'm here inside my home street, but not yet. I also have one more folder. Let me show it to you with ls quickly. So if I do ls, that is the username folder. So I can also catch this directory by simply cd space zod /. I'm going to hit enter. And now you are inside this directory. Let me take you here. Inside the home, you have this zod, and inside this directory, you have desktop, documents, downloads, and everything like that. Let me make you cross-check it by ls. And you can see desktop, downloads, pictures, everything that was here is right here. So we are now back in our home folder, your safe zone. This is where you live, code, store logs, or maybe create projects. Let's start customizing this street. So maybe here we can make a mini DevOps street where we can make few folders. For example, I'm going to write mkdir, that is to make the directory, if you remember. So here I'm going to make a directory that is Linux practice. So now if I quickly do ls, then you can see that Linux-practice directory is being successfully created. Now let me go inside this directory, that is Linux-practice. So cd Linux-practice. Now make sure you follow these tutorials all along. That's the best way to practice and get used to with these commands. So right now I'm inside this Linux-practice directory, right? There is nothing inside this directory, but then what if I want to come one step back from this directory? So for this, you have this command that is cd space ... Now this ... will take you one directory back. For example, when I hit this enter and when I go with ls, you can see right now I'm in this directory that is one level up from Linux-practice. If you want to skip two blocks, you can maybe write ... /2 times. So let me give you an example for that as well. So first of all, let me go into this Linux practice directory. If I want to go behind 2 steps back, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to hit cd ... this is one step, ... this is second step. So it is like taking me 2 blocks back where I was actually. So here it is the home directory. When I go ls, it is zod. So for example, I came 2 blocks back. Right now I was here in Linux directory, back from here and back from here. So this is my 2 level up, that is zod. And this is what you can see by listing it, that you are into the zod directory. So that's super easy and simple, nothing complicated. Every step here is like navigating between folders and subfolder in a city. Tab is your best friend that I wanted to talk to you about. For example, I don't want to write the complete name of this directory that says zod. So what I'll do is that I'll go with cd space. When I'll write first letter, that is zod, and I'll hit tab, it will auto complete it. So there you go. I'm inside this directory again, that is zod. So most of the time, a lot of users use tab button to auto complete it because there are like folders and different files with bigger names. You cannot write that exact names. There are high chances that you will do mistake in that. So it is a good habit to use tab button again and again to auto complete the name of it while firing it into the terminal command. You have this one more command that is history. So history will tell you all the commands that you have fired previously. And you have another command that says clear, that is going to clear everything right in front of your terminal. And this is how you can use 2 more commands, that is history and clear. Now you can go ahead and make a DevOps lab zone, add folders like scripts, backup, configs, and walk around them using CD and PWD. This is like a muscle memory of Cloud Engineer. So let me go ahead and give you a quick recap of this session. So in this lecture, you explored Linux like a beautiful city. You can now know your own location. You can look around with ls. You can travel from one place to another with the help of cd command. You can build new folders with mkdir, that is to make a new directory. So understand, Linux file system is your city. Now you can navigate it like a local guy. So today you explored Linux like it's a real world city. In the next lecture, we will learn how to create, move and delete these files, which is like managing items inside those buildings. So just go ahead and keep exploring the city like your new playground. But that's it for this lecture. I'll see you into the another one.